Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. We'll get started. So let's inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let the body do whatever it feels like. And when you're ready, rub the hands together. Separate. Inhales, we move in. Exhales, we move up. Go with your breath. Palms of the hands over the eyes. Long, deep breaths, lighting up our eyes, our brains, muscles, bones, skins, and cells. Okay, feeling the top of the palm on the eyebrow bone, the bottom of the palm on the cheekbone. Let's make circles. Other direction. Face massage. Charge up the hands again. Inhale in. Exhale out. Head massage. And pinch out the back of the neck. Working all the way down into the shoulder line. A few times. Sweep down the front of the neck. Circle upper chest. Middle chest. Belly. Work down the legs. Make a C shape with the hands and sweep down the shins. Get the calves, backs of the knees. Come all the way up. Low back and kidneys. And let's do the lung channel massage. And I just realized if folding forward isn't an option in the future for this part of the massage, you could have a chair nearby, sit, lift your leg, and do it this way. Or even from standing, you can do it this way, get your calf this way, back of the leg this way. So my apologies for not saying that earlier. Okay, lung channel massage. So palm faces forward, under the collarbone. We hit the shoulder bone, move down, massage. Okay, up the shoulder, down the arm, around the thumb, turn down, tip of the index, come up in between. Inhale as we cross. Exhale, brush away. Other side, under the collarbone, we hit the shoulder bone, move down, massage. Up the shoulder, down the arm, around the thumb, turn down, tip of the index, come up in between. Inhale as we cross. Exhale, brush away. Tapping, starting with the head, working down the front of the body. So if you're not folding forward, go down one side, go down the other side. Ooh, the lights just flickered, so if I cut out, it'll probably be a power failure. And then up the back, and if you have no problem bending, then you just go down both at the same time. Up the back, low back and kidneys, lung channel, large intestine channel, and across, other side, and across. Okay. Let's bring the feet together and we remind ourselves of the aura meditation. So each inhale, we can visualize bright light, joy, happiness, positive energy. As we inhale, we take it in through the crown of the head. We light up the whole body mind. And each exhale, we can imagine the space around us getting bigger and brighter as we let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale, one ear towards one shoulder, and we just let ourselves hang. When you feel like it, inhale center. And exhale to the other side. Okay, let's go with our breath. Once you're happy with that, come back to center. Open up the feet, horse stance. Knees are bent. Open up the arms. Elbows are bent. Propeller turns. In. Out. Rotate from the waist. We'll go with our breath. Inhaling center. Exhaling as we rotate. And next time we come to center, we'll stay center. Rub the hands, warm them up. Warm up the kidneys and low back. Slide the hands up over the kidneys, bend the knees, circle the hips. Other direction. Okay, back to center. Let's bring the feet together. Massage our knees. Sending love and appreciation. Okay, hands on the knees and we rotate. Other direction. Okay, shake it out. All right, we'll start with low cleansing. So let's plant the feet. Before we begin, we can place the hands on the low belly, the lower dantian. Just take a little moment. Inhale. Exhale, drop the arms. Inhale, hands in front of the chest. Exhale, backs of the hands forward. Make cups with the palms. Inhale, rotate to the waist. Exhale, stretch back. Inhale to the waist. Exhale, forward. In. I'm doing Qigong for hormones. I'm sorry. I think because I started with the hands on the belly, my brain just automatically went Qigong for hormones, which there's nothing wrong with. We'll do it at the end. Well, let's start with low cleansing. Okay, hands on the belly again. Let's ground ourselves. I'll ground myself. Feel the feet on the floor. Take a few breaths. Okay, drop the hands. Inhale, gather some earth chi, bring it up. Exhale, open up. Inhale, palms up overhead. Exhale, turn the palms down. Inhale, chest level. Exhale, elbows back. Inhale into the palms. Exhale, press down. And drop the fingers. We'll do it one more time. In, out, chest level. Out, elbows back. In, out. Draw the bow. Open up the feet into horse stance. In, cross. Out, turn the palm out and press. In, look at the palm. Out. Other side. In, out. In, out. Step the feet all the way together. Gather the energy. Press down. Touch heavenly cloud. In, out. Press up and down. In, sweep the palms. Out. In, gather it. Out, press down. Start with the other side. In, out. Stretch. In, sweep the palms. Out. In, gather in. Out, press down. Open up the feet, hip width apart. This exercise in the next will release down into the earth from the perineum. Shoulders back and down. We use our eyes. In, out, look over the shoulder. In, center. Out. In. Hands on the kidneys. Out. In. Out. In, hands in front of the chest. Out. In. Out. In, gather in. Out, press down. Balance. In, interlace. Out, overhead. In, turn the palms up and come up on the toes. Out, turn the palms down. Inhale here. Out to the side. In, center. Out. One more time. In. Out. In. Out. In. Gather in. Out. Press down. Heels come down. Open up into horse stance again. Cross the arms. In. Out to the hips. In. Cross in front of the lower body. Out. Brush away. In front of the chest. Out to the hips. Okay, we'll turn the head. Fist comes up. In. Out. Punch. Rotate the wrist. Come back. Other side. In. Out. Rotate the wrist and come back. Take a full breath. Cross in front of the lower body. Brush away. Cross in front of the chest. To the hips. To the chest. Step in. Back up the elbows. Press down. Rotate the wrists. Elbows are bent. Knees are bent. In. Out. Stretch. In. Turn the palms up. Out in front of the belly. In front of the chest. Out overhead. In, stretch. Out, fold. Now, if you're not folding all the way down, you just pause halfway. If you're comfortable all the way down, all the way down. So we'll be lifting the toes with the exhalations. I'll name the toe in the meridian. And if you're all the way down, you can grab it and lift it. If you're halfway, as you exhale, you just lift the toes, probably all of them, because most of us don't have control over each toe, but you visualize the toe I'm talking about, lifting a little more. Okay, so big toe, liver and spleen. Second toe, stomach. Third toe, stomach. Fourth toe, gallbladder. Fifth toe, urinary bladder. Okay, inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. And if you're halfway and tired of being here, you can just come all the way up for those sighs. Presence in the feet, roll up. Hands come to the back, feet back. Okay, let's collect some spiritual chi. Inhale. Exhale, open up. Inhale, third eye. Exhale to the heart. Inhale here. Exhale, open up. Inhale, third eye. Exhale to the side, collecting that energy. Inhale, heart. Exhale, open up. Inhale, third eye. Exhale, heart. Inhale here. Exhale, open up. Inhale, third eye. Exhale, heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, third eye. Exhale to the side, collecting that energy. Inhale, gather in. Exhale, press down. Okay, so now we'll place the hands on the lower dantian. And just a reminder, we can have the thumb on the hoku point, large intestine number 4, and the other thumb at the center of the palm for lao gong. And both of these points are good for moving the energy down, calming the mind. The hands are over the lower dantian, which is like our energy ocean. So let's just take a moment just to ground a little more so we can feel the feet on the floor, feel the breath beneath the hands. So get into the abdominal breath if you can. It doesn't come easily for everyone. So we'll see if when we inhale, we can expand the belly. When we exhale, we can draw it. So we'll try to keep that breath going for this exercise. Inhale. Exhale, drop the hands. Inhale, hands in front of the chest. Exhale, back to the hands forward. Inhale, make cups with the hands. Rotate to the waist. Exhale, stretch back and flatten the hands. Inhale, back to the waist. Exhale, forward. Inhale, third eye. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, third eye. Exhale from the chest. Make the cups. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, stretch back. Inhale, back to the waist. Exhale, forward. Turn the hands. We'll take a full breath going around a big ball. Inhale, third eye. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, third eye. Exhale from the chest. Inhale, gather in. Exhale, press down. Okay, push hands. We inhale, gather in. Exhale, press the hands forward. Now we'll add a sound and a jump. Ha. 2 more. Ha. Ha. And now 3 smooth. Okay, gather in, come down, scoop up a big handful of energy, give it to the lower dantian. Couple more. Feet come together. Let's close with a bow. Paying respect to all beings, praying for world peace, and promoting unconditional love. Come out of it when you're ready. And you can close by clapping loud and hard, activating all the meridians through the hands, cheering for ourselves and for each other. Wonderful. Okay, we'll do a little bit of balance before we come down. So let's think of the point liver number 3. So right there. So you go between the big toe and the second toe, and you get to where the bones make a V, and then there's the point. So we're going to work on it with our heel. So you see which leg you want to stand on. Shoulders are relaxed. We can imagine an upward pull through the crown. And then we'll bring the heel to liver number 3 and start to work with it. So you can go side to side or up, down, or just steady pressure, whatever you like. So this point is good for clearing stuck energy. And getting that forward moving, upward moving energy going. Oh, and of course you can be close to a wall or something to hold on to. Okay, a couple more breaths. Clearing any confusion, any anger, frustration, and just welcoming fresh energy, kindness, understanding, compassion, clarity. Okay, so we're going to try to turn it into an eagle. So we bend our standing leg, and we'll see if we can bring this top leg up and over. So we can bend so much that we can put the toes on the floor, or you can have a block to put the toes on. That's a good variation too. Or if you're really comfortable, you could try to wrap your foot around. So see what you like, and wherever we are, squeeze the legs together. All right, so can we add the arms? So whatever leg is on top, the opposite arm comes on top. We wrap. If you can grab the hands, great. If not, don't worry. So let's squeeze the arms, squeeze the legs, take a few breaths. Okay, we're gonna pop into a star. Inhale, exhale, open, shift the weight, opposite leg, and see if we can lift. And we shine out. And come out of it. Little shake. And let's do the other side. So we use the heel to find liver number 3, so that point between the big toe and the second toe where the bones meet. We use the heel to massage. Releasing anything that's stuck and inviting fresh energy. Clarity, new ways of seeing. The liver points are all very good for the eyes. Couple more breaths. Okay, so we bend the standing leg, cross the top leg, maybe have the toes down for more support. See what you need. So opposite arm comes on top. You cross the arms, squeeze the legs, squeeze the arms. Inhale, exhale, pop open, shift the weight, see if you can lift up and come into star. And come out of it. Shake it out. Okay. So just really quick, we'll sneak in a downward dog or a wall push. So we're mostly familiar with downward dog, I think. So if you want to do that, go ahead. If you want to do wall push, come to the wall. And we'll just make it a little different. We'll angle the heels out so we can get into the gallbladder meridian. So I'll work with the wall. So the hands come about waist height. We step back. Make a 90-degree angle. You can absolutely have the knees bent. It'll probably be a little better with the knees bent. And then to make it for the gallbladder, angle those heels out. It's nice at the wall because you can push the heels into the floor where that might not be available in down dog on the floor. Okay, pull the hips back, stretch the spine, crown of the head towards the wall, and let's try for 5 breaths. And once you're happy with that, come out of it, and we'll make our way to a comfortable seated position. So if you want to sit on anything, if you have some blankets or even a pair of blocks, feel free. So we're going into our usual twist. As you know, this is one of my favorite poses. That's why we try to do it every class. Okay, so before we do the twist, just bend the knees and see if you can sit a little taller. So see if you can get onto the tops of the sit bones. Lift up through the crown, and we'll just take a few breaths. Okay, lengthen one leg down on the floor, bend the other leg. It can be inside or outside. Both legs are engaged, so we're pulling the toes towards us, and the foot of the bent leg is pushing into the floor. Interlace around the knee, so keep the length of the spine, proud open chest, shoulders relaxed, lift up through the base of the skull and the crown, and about 5 long, deep breaths. Using the breath and the position of the body to massage the internal organs. Take it into a twist, twisting towards the bent leg, back and behind. Come back to center. Pick up the leg, give it a rock. Circle. Other direction. And before we do the other side, let's bring the foot down, bring the other leg in, soles of the feet together, and just breathe into those hips. So we can do a little up-down movement if you like. Can always let out a sigh. It's just a good way to let go. Okay, stretch out the other leg. See where you want to position the bent leg. Both legs engaged, interlace. Long spine, proud open chest, long deep breaths. Take it into the twist. Come back to center, pick up the leg, give it a rock. Circle. Other direction. And bring the leg down. And just one more time, we'll bring the soles of the feet together. Lift up through the spine and maybe a little rock through the legs. Okay, gather in. Scoot forward. Let's make our way down onto the back. So basically, we'll do some twists and then it's time for Shavasana. So if there's anything else your body wants to do, now's a good time to do it. And also, if you need any props for relaxation, have them gathered around. And if you want any extra clothing or anything to make you warm and comfortable. Okay, come down when you're ready. So we'll also sneak in some ankle circles. This is one of those exercises that would be really great to do every day. And I know I don't do it every day myself, but I should. So we'll do it together. So the leg at 90 degrees, thumbs beside the knee, fingers behind the knee, circle the ankle. Other direction. All right, give the leg a little shake. And then let's just circle. The leg can be bent or straight. And then change direction. Okay, back to center. Let's do the other side. Hold on behind the knee. Circle the ankle. Other direction. Okay, shake out the leg. Circle. Other direction. Foot comes down really quick. Inhale, feet on the floor. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, feet on the floor. Exhale, knee to chest. Okay, both knees to chest. And go into any version of twists that you enjoy. And once you're happy with the twist, set yourself up for relaxation. So you could have the legs extended if that's comfortable, or do this version I usually do feet wide, knees leaning towards one another. This one's also really nice if you have any back issues. And I'm just going to close the window so we get less lawnmower sound. So settle yourself in, sigh, whatever helps you relax. Chin gently tucked in. Notice the position of your chin. If it's really up to the sky, see if you can lift your head, tuck the chin in, bring the head down so the chin stays in and the forehead slopes down. If it's not possible for that to happen just on its own, take a blanket or a pillow and put it under the head so you can get the head to tilt forward slightly, lengthening the back of the neck. Okay, so of course, the most important adjustment is giving ourselves permission to relax. Relaxing into the natural movement of breath. Okay. Let's gently, 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 gently wake the body mind. Inviting movement once it feels good. Giving ourselves a full body stretch. And once we're nice and stretched, knees to chest, we'll do a few double knee tucks. So inhale the knees away. Exhale, squeeze to the chest. Inhale these away. Exhale, squeeze to chest. Do a few. Rock side to side. And roll all the way to one side. Take a breath or two. And with the strength of the arms, press up. Make our way into any comfortable seated position. And we'll just take a moment before we close. Usually we do a hand on the heart, hand on the belly. But today we'll place our hands around the liver. So just kind of on the right side, lower rib cage. Relax the shoulders. If you like, you can visualize a bright green. And if it speaks to you, we can inhale, take in a feeling of kindness, clarity, compassion. And as we exhale, visualize the space around us getting bigger and brighter as we let go of any feelings of anger, frustration, confusion. We'll just take a minute or so. If you want to keep it really simple, inhale a feeling of kindness. Light up the liver with bright green, spread the green through the whole body. Exhale, release any feelings of anger. And we can visualize the color green expanding out. When you feel ready, come out of it. Let's thank ourselves and each other for this practice. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you back on YouTube on Tuesday. And until then, take care. See you soon. Bye.